one more time to Taking Credit for Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. It's me and Benjamin.
Yeah, we're gonna beat this game for the first time.
We beat the game once before, and then we lost the footage because the world is a cruel place. So we're doing it one more time.
The world's an especially cruel place for many reasons. Honestly, the least of which is the fact that we lost that episode.
But closure is very important to both of us. So we're back, and we're gonna do it one more time. We're all gonna die. Synecdoche, New York, everybody dies.
You can pick a scene?
We're doing the beginning. We're doing the Sega
It's the Fantasy
Dreamcast.
Star Online, Sega Dreamcast. We only made one room.
I'm hoping that at least some of our jokes are still funny. We
I have no idea.
We shot so many of them at the first attempt at making this video happen. Did you ever watch the very bad Channel Awesome, anniversary, I'm quotation marking, anniversary movies?
No.
Channel Awesome's like Cinema Snob and Nostalgia Critic and Nostalgia Girl and Linkara, and like a bunch of them have left the channel since. Right. They were originally all together, and they would make these like quote unquote films together.
Okay.
And there was this one that they did that was like a bunch of fans made a Sonic the Hedgehog movie,
well
before the live action movie.
I think I did. Wait, hang on.
And the Doug Walker, the Nostalgia Critic, was like the main character next to Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah.
And they did this whole thing where like there was this evil doctor, and he wasn't evil to begin with, but he became evil. And his name was Dr. Kintober, which is Robotnik backwards.
No, that's actually a real thing in Sonic lore.
But they just made it really bad.
Ah, I see.
Yeah. I'm no longer Dr. Kintober. Now I'm Dr. Robotnik.
It's always good when the career you go into, your name when reversed perfectly reflects that. He's an evil genius that builds robots. So Dr. Robotnik. But the fact that it's just his name backwards, it's
poetry.
It's poetry. It's like it rhymes.
And he's like, well, my name is Robotnik, so my robots will be called the Badniks because they're bad and I made them. It's like, all right, man.
Honestly, the way I could totally have seen that being a line in a Jim Carrey line in the new one. Mm-hmm. They confirmed a sequel on that, by the way. Very excited.
Yes, yeah, they did, which is great news.
It's great news because that movie totally fucked.
However, pardon me, the gentleman who voiced Sonic the Hedgehog,
yes,
has not reconfirmed his role in the film. I don't know if that's just a matter of they need to do a negotiation or something like that, but he has not shown up and been like, hey, it's me, Ben Schwartz, and I'm here to confirm that I'm still gonna be Sonic.
Hey Ben, if you're out there, I'd like you to.
Hey Ben, if you're listening, love you.
As a favor to me, another Ben that was born in 1991, the same year that Sonic was.
A legacy of Benjamins.
You have to do this.
I was playing a game the other day that I was just like, man. Oh, fuck. It was Donkey Kong Country. I was like, Donkey Kong Country is the same age as Scott.
Aww. 94, right?
94, yeah. Exactly. Yeah, that was one of the games that they added to the Switch Virtual Console.
Virtual Console.
Yeah, I know. But you can play Donkey Kong Country for free with save states, so it's that's pretty good.
I have an SNES Mini for that. The story I've told a couple times on the channel, I believe.
I also have a Raspberry Pi
That's true. That's true.
Has a couple of Donkey Kong Countries on it. So.
I believe you also have a modded PlayStation thing.
I do have a modded PlayStation Classic that not only has Twisted Metal and the first Silent Hill, but also has Croc.
Hey.
And Toy Story 2.
Dope.
Good games.
Yeah. Big games.
I've recently become a part of a Silent Hill shitposting Facebook page.
Excellent. That sounds right up your fucking alley.
It is. I keep getting these fucking memes and saving them, and I'm just like, who will I share these with?
You just...
Because I'm just like, here's a funny joke. It's funny because Heather says that it's bread, and it's bread. And it's just like, nobody's going to get this if you don't already care. And if you do already care, you've seen the meme.
The audience is too niche.
Exactly. It's just such this fine little treat. But there was this post earlier that was like, okay, so how do we make a new Silent Hill game that isn't just aping off of the concept of cultism and also isn't just like a rehash of what happens in Silent Hill 2? Because 4 does a lot of the cult stuff and does a lot of the Silent Hill 2, like, same, you know, it's the experience of one tormented soul.
Mm-hmm.
Like, 1, 2, and 3 are kind of like really like masterpieces all on their own, but like 4 kind of gets into the territory where it's like, we're just trying to do it again.
Yeah, we're just trying to recapture that magic.
And this one guy was like how would you make a new Silent Hill that wasn't just that again?
Yeah.
And I commented, this has gone viral now. Just make it a pachinko machine, of course.
Yeah, obviously, dude. That's the solution.
We got so many angry reacts on that one.
I bet. That's a sore nerve for a lot of Silent Hill fans.
Yeah. Did you know that? I'm sure I've told you, but like for the sake of the video, did you know that there's a like a light gun shooter arcade game?
For the sake of the video, no, I don't.
Okay, all right, cool. So yeah, basically there's this this Silent Hill light gun shooter, 2 players, like your House of the Deads or your, you know, Terminator Genesises or whatever.
Yeah.
But the way that translates to the video game is that you and whoever you're playing with are people who are on board the like the ferry that was floating into Luca Lake that went down that killed like 700 people.
Right.
And so I guess like as the boat is going down, the 2 of you are like running around with guns, like shooting Silent Hill monsters, trying to like not die.
Yeah.
And it's like, this is nonsense, but this is amazing.
Yeah, right?
Alright, so I'm going to be playing number 1. I think I actually started as Tails.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
No, I started, didn't I?
I don't know about that.
No, yeah, because I ate shit.
No, I ate shit on this guy, remember?
Oh,
because
right.
he kept deflecting me and shooting me.
Right, I do remember this now.
Yeah, so we're back.
But at least now you get to, because we lost everything, you get to hide your shame.
Exactly. It's almost like I didn't actually lose everything, and I'm actually just lying because I made a fool of myself.
Yeah, other episodes that were lost were just collateral damage.
Exactly. Scott.
I remember now I ate shit as Dr. Eggman, that's what it was.
That's fair. I mean, Eggman deserves to eat shit. So
he does.
That's just his prerogative.
He deserves to eat shit and die. Because this whole fucking thing is his goddamn mistake.
Yeah, he really wanged it real hard. And, like, I have a hard time feeling bad for him.
I know. He's a hard guy to empathize with.
Oh, man, I did, like, one big baller play on this segment, and it really made you, like, nervous. It was... Let's see if I can do it again.
Alright, well... I'm here for it. I have your support. You have my support, is what I meant for that to be.
I mean, both are true.
And there you go.
It was less clutch this time. I just, like, did it like a professional.
You definitely, the execution for that one was on point.
Oh,
don't die,
you.
Scott. There we go.
Fuck you. Alright, we're back. And, of course, last time I had to figure out that was,
okay.
something I could shoot.
Love that camera. Super good.
I mean, there's never been a bad camera in a Sonic game.
No, never. Especially 3D Sonic.
Especially 3D.
Notoriously good cameras.
Like, famously good.
I think you might have had to wait.
I think you might have been right. Wow! Oh! And no checkpoints again. Alright, so we're trip number 2.
It's broken up into nice little digits. Don't worry about him. He's a fucking hero. He's the best of them. No, you can't.
Oh, no! There we go. I just had to do it, you know?
That's fair, I understand. You had the vendetta.
There we go, getting some health back. Making our way downtown.
What I really like about this section is you have like all of the like heroes and villains like talking to each other as the radio chatter, and Eggman is like, "Can you hear me, Tails?" And it's like, Tails is his nickname, dude. Like, you are not friends. You have to like.
Yeah, you don't suddenly earn that like level of friendship with Homeboy.
Miles, can you hear me?
Mr. Prower!
Mr. Prower. Sorry, Mr. Prower is my father's name. Please call me Tails.
Mr. Prower lives in Florida.
Fuck.
I'll be here all week. Or all game, I guess. I don't know, whatever. Fuck it.
There's not much game left.
Alright. Let's get this one right 4 times in a row. I'm constantly great at video games.
Consistently, yeah. All the time. You just have to not get your balls rocked by this dude again. Ooh,
oh
right
my
big
god,
dumb
so
face.
clutch.
Flawless victory.
Oh my god. I'm a fucking hero.
This is star. I like the little stars that bump out of him.
Oh, for fuck's sake, I didn't realize there was lasers there.
There are lasers there.
I have now realized. I guess that's something that I'll just have to take to the grave with me.
Hey, there we go.
There we go. Alright, so...
I love that they, like, the bits of the robots, like, suspend in the air. That's
it's so good, right? It's so Dreamcast.
Oh, hi, everyone.
Hey, friends.
Hi, how are you?
Get out of here. Alright, Ben's taking over now.
I've got the reins now.
Woo!
Now it's my turn to remember how to play.
Oh my god. Just get the fuck out
Yeah,
of here. Those guys suck ass. I don't mean to be coming across more crass than usual. However, I will say that I am very upset that we lost this episode.
Yeah, Scott's coming into this a little bit hot.
And also, the office is incredibly hot.
Yeah, god damn, dude.
So earlier, Ben, you and I watched a video just before we started re-recording this one. That was a gentleman by the beautiful Irish name of Super Eyepatch Wolf. And he was talking about the Golden Brothers, aka the Golden Lovers, in the concept of WWE, WWF, and Japanese wrestling.
You can make them shoot each other, I swear to God.
I'm thinking maybe you are doing more work than is necessary.
Yeah, but it would have been a good
it would have been
gamer strat.
But yeah, the Golden Brothers, Golden Lovers, Kenny Omega and Ibushi. It's Kota Ibushi, I believe? Kota Ibushi, that sounds right. The two of them were brothers in arms who, despite all things going on in either of their lives or careers...
Ooh, that's a lot of damage. And no checkpoints. Fuck.
That's fine. They stuck together through thick and thin, and I kind of just feel like that's us right now.
Yeah. We've been through the ringer.
A lot of hardships have been noted on this particular playthrough.
Man, I have so much health. I wasted a lot of health trying to get those two idiots to shoot each other.
That's fine.
Maybe I'm the real idiot.
Maybe the real idiot was the friends we made along the way. No, it was those guys.
It was definitely those two.
Yeah, I was wrong. I know, like, at some point last time we talked about, like, shit we've been playing recently. And now it's been, like, you know, a couple of days.
So let's talk about shit we've been playing recently.
Yeah, what have you been playing in the past Sonic-less handful of days?
I told you this earlier, but pretty much exclusively Magic the Gathering.
I would love for you to actually, like, just talk a little bit about that.
Okay, I made a deck in Magic the Gathering, and the people that I play with
really want, actually, this story is, like, one that I would love for,
the people that I play Magic with are pretty casual. So do bear that in mind. Where am I going right now?
I think you want to go up.
Yeah, I think you might be right about that.
I think the next chance to go up is going to be right there, but that's not like a... shit. Oh, good. All right.
No, I knew what I was doing.
Yeah, all right. It was totally professional the entire time.
There it is. Yeah. So we it's just like kitchen table Magic. It's nothing like, we're not like professionals, but I made a deck that for the level that I play at is actually quite good. And I made a friend of mine so salty with it, not on purpose, that he almost quit Magic for good.
Yeah, so apparently there was a moment wherein Ben was so just like professional with his deck and like with how he was playing that a gentleman friend of ours, who we have mentioned once or twice like in videos before, that we will never call it by name, of course, for the sake of just his soul, but he said that there was a really good chance that he was just never ever gonna play Magic again after Ben stomped him so hard. Yeah,
I mean, it was it was not close. I was We were playing Commander, and I had a better character, and the matchup was on my side. Like, it wasn't like, it's not like I am better at Magic than him. No, I had built a better deck.
The deck was stacked in your favor, literally.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which, I mean, that's the whole point of Magic, so...
Yeah.
C'est la vie.
Yeah, it worked out incredibly well for me.
And it worked out really bad for his salty nature.
Yeah, he's a very competitive dude, and I'm also pretty competitive, but I can, like, recognize the finer points of that and, like, see when that is becoming a negative trait.
Yeah, so, like, for context for those listening, I have not ever competed in anything with this friend of ours that we're speaking of, but I have definitely competed with Ben in things. And Ben gets heated up until Ben knows that it's not okay to be heated anymore.
Yeah, and then I stop being heated.
Which is classic. Like, that's just Ben. And this gentleman friend of ours seems to not have the same sort of, like, sense of self, as it were, when it comes to these things.
Yeah, so he called Eve, my wife, after. Now you can't go through. You gotta stop time for it.
I know.
He called Eve like a while. Like I was worried for a while that we had.
You all know Evelyn from the playthroughs of the dating sims.
Yes,
she's constantly here and constantly hilarious.
Yep, she's a very funny person, and I'm happy to be married to her. But yeah, so I was worried, and I had been stressing because, like, our interactions had happened mostly over text since we played, and so I was, like, worried that I had damaged the relationship somehow, because the responses I was getting from him were very, like, terse, and so I was worried that I damaged the relationship somehow. And he called Eve and explained to her that he had almost wanted to just stop playing Magic together, altogether, because his deck did everything it was supposed to and still lost, which is, like, it'll happen sometimes. Like I said, I was playing a better character and it was a bad matchup. But then he also said that it was because we were sinking so much money into Magic, which is true, but the cost of that deck that I had built is actually, like...
So, like, hold on. This is my favorite part of the story, because, Ben, I want you to explain the part of this that relates to you doing the math. Because when somebody's like, you guys are just putting, like, you're spending too much money on your cards or whatever, like, that ain't even the thing.
Yeah. So, anyway, what happened was he said that to her, and I, like, and she was like, I was like, oh yeah, like, are we okay? Like, did he say anything to you? And she goes, yeah, well, he said this. And I was like, oh, that's not fair. So I was like, I'm going to have a conversation with this guy at some point.
Like, at some point, this is going to have to be addressed.
So sure. I'm going to arm myself with knowledge. I think you got to get back now, don't you?
Yeah, I'm just trying to... the camera doesn't like to go down.
That's fair.
I just don't want to get killed.
Yeah, that's fair. So I'm going to arm myself with knowledge, and we'll find out exactly how much money I've actually put into this deck. And so what I mathed it out as is the whole Commander deck. Commander decks are $100, like 100 cards. The whole Commander deck came to $65. Yeah, you're gonna have to go back and hit the time. What?
It killed me?
Interesting.
Well, that's news.
Yeah, who knew? Anyway, so I mathed it out, and I found out the whole deck cost about $65.
And so, like, Ben, of course, may be spending some of his hard-earned dollar bills, y'all, on, like, some Magic cards.
Listen,
like, whatever.
Even I haven't put, like, any serious money into our Magic the Gathering collection for about, like, 5 years. So this last month, because we were getting, like, super into it and having like a blast playing Magic with our friends, we decided to, like, splurge a little bit. So we bought a couple booster boxes, which do run you a couple $100, like, a pop. And so we just, like, had them, and we, like, upped our collection a little bit. But the thing is, I came out of those, like, woefully unequipped. Like, I got, like, less cards than I would have maybe wanted out of them, But, so we've increased our collection a bunch, and I made a new deck out of the cards that we got, but I haven't, like, increased the power of those decks with those. I haven't been putting money into those decks specifically. And
our good friend, one might refer to him as belly forward friend, he has, like, this sort of competitive audacity to say, like, the only reason that Ben won is because Ben fucked around and spent a lot of money, and it's just like, it ain't true.
It's not.
Ben's just a fucking strategist.
No, I'm not even a strategist. Like, oh, come on, Scott. I'm not even usually a strategist. It's just this deck is just it's very good by itself. Like it almost does play itself. Like I have to do very little in order for it to win.
But you were the clever motherfucker who put it together.
That's true.
And that's the whole point. Like that is how the deck works. Ben's back on controller.
I'm doing it.
The god blessed thing about this is that we already have the water necklace.
I know. Oh man, if we didn't
nipples the enchilada.
If we didn't have that,
I wonder how much of our talk about Knuckles' many penises has been lost.
His cloaca, right?
His cloaca and his 5-pronged dick. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I know that we talked about Dawson and his long distance.
If Dawson can stretch his arms, what else do you think he can do? I went the wrong way. I hit it with enough speed. I hit it with enough speed. We're good.
Have you ever watched the film The Odd Life of Timothy Green?
I don't believe I have. No.
It's a bad movie. Like it is. It's not good. It's Joel Edgerton, who was the bad guy in the Baz Luhrmann's fucking. Oh god, what's the Great Gatsby? He's the. I can't even remember the fucking character's name, but he plays the bad guy, the mustache twirling, like, meh, see, Gatsby, you'll never get to be in love with the lady of your life, or whatever. Like, he's that guy. But he's also the orc in the movie Bright.
Okay.
Which is the very bad movie that presupposes that, what if instead of race relations, there were species relations, and it was all fantasy?
That's like the classic, and I want to do this, but I also want to hit people over the head with it.
Exactly. And there's like this one scene in Bright where there's like a mounted cop, I'm quoting, and he's straight up, I'm not even kidding you, it's a centaur.
Oh fuck, that's actually so strong.
He's like a Mountie, and he only shows up for like half a second, and it's like, why did you waste this opportunity? This is hilarious.
That's such like so strong world building. Though.
It's such fucking dearest.
Okay, well
wow, that was noisy.
That's not a great sound, but okay.
I don't love it myself. Oh my god, which I brought up like 15 movies there. Which one was the
Centaur Horseman? He's a cop.
Yeah, that was in Bright. That was Joel Edgerton, and that was Baz Luhrmann's. Ah shit, I lost the thread.
Okay, we're doing this.
That's fine. Everything's fine.
I'm sorry, I'm focusing, so I can't remember.
No, it's fine. I also am focusing in like really like this room is uncomfortably warm.
God, it's so warm.
That's the problem. We are currently recording this on the 4th floor of a condo with no AC in
Scott is playing
the middle of summer, and it's just not like okay.
Whoa. He reached out to give you a big old hug.
Remember that time I died here?
I do. I do remember that time.
No, it happened again!
Yeah, it did happen again.
I don't even know what I'm going for.
It's just a shot-for-shot remake of the last time we played this.
Exactly. It's... It's me, Waluigi.
Do you even have to go this way?
Where's
my
the other fucking camera?
Oh, it's because you've got to destroy all the robots. All the robots.
Robert Cop.
Oh.
Why did it do that to me?
Because you knocked into him.
I know. Like I didn't get to bounce off of him,
I know.
So it just took the hit. Jesus Christ Almighty.
I have faith this time.
Alright, I'm so sorry for you for having that.
Hey, there we go.
They
say the third time is the charm.
I've heard that once or twice.
Bounce bracelet. You're unkillable.
Why that though?
Oh,
why can't I kill the fucking head?
I don't. Oh, because you're not getting enough height, maybe? I don't know.
Jesus Christmas. This is not like a well-designed level.
Okay, now remember, I'm gonna remind you of something in this water.
Yeah.
Is that it will try to suck you away. Which I know sounds like a good time. But...
Cool.
Okay, alright. Oh,
cool.
Gosh, there we go.
It's all great. Everything's fucking cool.
Now remember, you're going up.
Which is just the dumbest. Hey, what if we designed the level but like bad? What if we did that?
What if that happened?
Should I be going?
You want to go down there.
Okay.
Yeah, you're fine.
That's fine by me. I just don't want to
This part's fine.
Die for no reason. I want to die with a cause.
I want to die with a cause.
Just cause.
I want to die with a just cause too.
I want to die with a just cause 4. Hey! Bingo! Bazingi!
Now there's the cutscene that I thought was the coolest shit when I was a fucking middle schooler.
And now we're in our late... Oh, God! We're in our late 20s, and we're even cooler.
Of course, the first time we played that, we A-ranked it.
Exactly. Just everybody remember that. Oh, God. Oh, no, we didn't do this last time.
We can just back out if we want. Right, we can feed our babies.
We're going to talk to fucking Bad Nev.
We can't touch Bad Nev. Because we're Sonic, we have to only...
No, Good Ven.
Good Ven.
We can talk to
because
Bad
the names
Nev.
are reversed.
Exactly. Right. Bad Nev, I brought some pastinkies for you.
Here, ingest these chemicals.
Eat these radioactive wangs.
I think that's what they are.
I'm a good parent.
I'm a good dad.
I just really want my kid to enjoy his childhood.
Just rub this uranium all over yourself.
Is this the Powerpuff Girls? Possibly.
Maybe. Could be.
Yeah. Come on, kiddo. Got one more for you.
What was the professor's name in the Powerpuff Girls? Professor, I want to say it was like Professor Newtonium or something like that.
John Stevenson.
I'm Googling it.
I'm petting the kid.
You are petting the kid.
I'm gonna feed the kid too. We didn't get to do this last time, so I'm reveling in it more.
Yeah, that's fine.
I wouldn't it be remarkable if Bad Nev fucking digivolved.
Professor Utonium.
Utonium. That I actually don't remember that.
I said Newtonium, which is close.
You were dangerously close.
But it's also like a physics thing, I think.
Both, yes. I don't know if that is an actual word as much as it sounds like an actual
Newtonian?
word.
It is an actual word. You can have Newtonian physics.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said Newtonium with an M.
No.
I was like plutonium?
Oh, I don't know.
I thought you were talking about radioactive elements or some shit.
Radioactive
elements.
Oh, I thought you said radioactive Ellen's like Ellen DeGeneres, but radioactive.
The highly problematic Ellen?
Who's radioactive?
I guess she must be. I just want this kid to fucking digivolve.
I don't think he's gonna digivolve.
He's back in love. He's a happy boy. He's got cool wings.
For sure. And he's got dope ass wings.
And his levels are high. Come on, little man. Do it, or else I'll leave.
No, he's gone.
God, I love that child.
He's such a rebel. He's in those rebellious teenage years.
Yeah, well, no, I think he's in kind of like that indie movie, like Nick and Nora's Infinite Playlist. Like, he's Nick, and he's just kind of doing his best, you know?
Yeah.
Love that baby. Look at him go!
Aw, look at him go.
Oh, I'm so proud of that kid.
Anyway, we got some lizards to kill.
Yeah, well, you were going to have to kill some lizards.
I have to kill the first lizard. We kill the second lizard.
Yes, together. Yeah, of course.
Am I Sonic or Shadow? You're Shadow.
No. I was Sonic and you were Shadow.
Okay, but of the two of us.
I'm pretty sure, yeah, I'm the edgelord. You are the, hero.
I'm the generic protagonist. You actually have a personality.
Cyclops and Wolverine.
Yeah.
Oh, God. That sucks. But yeah, last time we did this, and we succeeded with absolute success.
Flawless.
Never fucked up even one time.
The game actually, because it's online with the Xbox One, was actually, holy shit, no one's actually beat me that hard.
Yeah, the game, we got a message, it was a little beep pop up, and it was you guys are going too hard. You're gonna have to do it again because I'm just not ready.
Yeah, that's why the game actually deleted itself.
Exactly. Yeah. Why is she pigeon-toed?
I don't get how she thirsts so much after Sonic on what is most likely just a physical level. Let's be real.
Oh,
But, like,
absolutely, yeah. Like,
it doesn't like carry over to Shadow at all. And that's not because I ship Shadow and Amy, and I don't want anyone to believe otherwise.
Ben really believes in Shadow X Amy.
Yeah, I'm super into Shadow X Amy. But like it's just weird to me.
oh god, that face.
That hand!
That hair!
Everything about that was terrible.
Oh god!
Her hand is in the computer.
What is this cardigan she's wearing?
Oh man. The eyelid is also bad.
Is she like 30 or is she like 4?
I think she's supposed to be like 12-ish.
That's still bad.
No. She's got to be older than Eggman, right?
That's impossible.
No, okay. In that scene though,
no,
like,
unless Eggman is like an absolute like drug addict, boozer, like piece of shit. There's no way that she's older.
What
than
I
him.
meant to say was that she is in that scene younger than Eggman, but in actuality older than Eggman.
Oh, like she lived earlier.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right. That's. I would accept that.
Okay.
Like she was alive earlier than Eggman was alive.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Cool. I don't know if that's true, but I will accept.
I think it is because that's his great grandfather, right? And that's like Ivo, like Robotnik, is Eggman's great grandfather.
Kintober.
But then Maria is like his granddaughter. So is she like his mom?
She's gonna be close to like, or his aunt,
Or
perhaps?
is it just his grandfather? I don't know. I just like it seems like Maria must be like an aunt or something.
I would buy that. Also, again, like I want to say that this guy has nowhere near as cool a design as fucking Chaos.
Okay, that's fair. I can accept that. And especially when you're like, you've got that like, open your heart, it's gonna be all right, and you're like running across the water to him.
Oh, and just like gunning to like and like chaos, like perfect chaos or whatever.
Yeah.
It's just like this full like apocalypse monster.
Live and Learn, the better song.
Easily.
But Perfect Chaos, way better boss fight.
Way better boss design.
Although I will say the setting of like fighting a space station as it falls to Earth, and like if you take too long, you start burning up in the atmosphere. Like
that's fucking.
That's good.
No, there's nothing about this boss fight that I don't like agree with being tight as hell, except for the fact that Perfect Chaos is a cooler design.
Yeah.
Like I don't even necessarily like. I don't think Perfect Chaos is a better boss fight. I think this is a better boss fight.
Yeah.
I just think that this fucking salamander thing is not as cool.
Yeah, I don't think this is cool either.
Yeah.
And I don't think anyone out there does, really.
You know what he looks like? He looks like the fucking main character from that Disney movie Dinosaur. Like Alisar, I think his name is.
All right.
No, not the main character, but like the best friend, like the red one. You know?
Yeah, I can see where you're. I can see it.
I haven't seen that movie since I saw it. You know? So,
Fuck, got me. Now I have to start the whole fucking cycle over again. Oh, I guess I don't.
You have to start just a little bit of the cycle. God, I can't believe that PSO fucking like set piece in the background.
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's like some speedrun strat where you just like spin dash into him and like blast up his body and like the thing, but
that's cool.
I don't know how to do that, so
yeah, I ain't done the research.
It just seems like there must be a fast way to do this, because this ain't that.
This is what some may refer to as the slow way. Which is fine. This is what we're fucking here for.
There's nothing wrong with going slow sometimes, but it is a Sonic game, so it does kind of feel...
There may be a little bit of a problem with how slow the thing happens. God, that looks so much like the Space Station PSO Episode 2.
The Phantasy Star Online, yeah.
But not Episode 1, Episode 2 specifically.
Yeah. I remember picking up a copy of Phantasy Star Online for the GameCube in EB Games, and holding it in my hands and reading on the back that it required a broadband internet connection, and being like, first of all, I don't actually have internet yet, and second of all, how the fuck does a GameCube connect to the internet?
With the worst dongle ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, me and Lucas used to play PSO, like, just locally.
Oh, he fucking sniped me.
He sniped you.
Okay, I gotta get rings before I try that shit again.
Oh, there were some. There you go. Oh, wow. And
Jesus, he's got my
asked
fucking
and
number.
answered, yeah. That's your fucking ticket.
Oh my
Holy
god!
shit, he's here for fucking blood.
He fucking killed me. I did
You're
not
dead.
die. I did not die to
Last
this
time
guy
you
the
didn't
first time.
die.
Brutal. But yeah, actually, early versions of Super Smash Bros. Melee net played online were done through an exploit in Phantasy Star Online.
I don't... Like, it doesn't surprise me to hear that, but that's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
And also, like that was... I had this one friend, like, it was... Me and Lucas, again, were the ones who were playing it together. And he had this one friend who was, I'm going to say right now, ostensibly not a good guy. Like,
Okay.
really, like, a rude, mean person.
Yeah.
Who was, like, friends with Lucas. But when I would hang out with them, he would say really mean things about me.
Aw.
For no reason. And we were children, so, like, you know... It's just, like, kids being mean to kids or whatever.
Yeah.
But, like...
You know, bullying.
Yeah, exactly, you know.
Oh, he tried to take a bite out of me.
But what that translated to was that he and I were playing, and, you know, we would just, like, use exploits to, like, really make our characters super cool.
Yeah.
And then this one kid who, he had the broadband adapter for the GameCube
Whoa.
showed up, and he had a fucking, like a chainsaw scythe.
Dope.
And it was just like, how did you do that? And he was like, I'm gonna give one to Lucas, but not to you.
Oh,
and I was like,
my dad works at Nintendo.
my dad is Mr. Nintendo, and he gave me the chainsaw scythe. And I was like, ah.
I'm actually the illegitimate child of Reggie Fils-Aimé.
Reggie won't be in charge of the company for a couple years, but anyways, fuck you, kid. I was like, we're the same age.
Give me those rings. I need them. Need them for Liv.
For live life. Oh boy.
I need them to live, laugh, love.
Eat, pray, love.
I'm gonna just tank my way through this.
Just take the hits and
Hey.
fucking go for it.
There we go.
That's pretty good.
Okay, so he's half health, so he's gonna start doing the ball thing next time.
Yeah.
Look at his weird, gross gills.
Weird, gross mouth.
Yeah, I find everything about this distasteful.
I mean,
Shadow, that's your prototype.
he looks like the first boss from PSO. Like, there's a dragon that you fight in, like, an arena as the first boss in Phantasy Star Online.
It may be the same model.
It's not quite. Like, the dragon has more of, like, a dragon-shaped head and less of, like, a lizard neck, you know? But, like, it's the same texture, I think.
Okay. Probably, yeah. I mean,
The Sega Dreamcast.
Sega at this point was, I believe, hemorrhaging money, so probably they did reuse assets a little bit.
Wait, when did Sega lose money?
They've never lost money.
Not one time, I bet.
Okay, we gotta move quick so I don't
do
get
it,
shot.
do it. Oh,
Oh
man,
my
you
God.
still got your ticket punched. Should we, like,
I actually...
do some drugs or something? Like, what do we need to do? Come on, come on, come. Ah, for Frank.
It's clutch time. You just didn't home in.
It just didn't.
I don't
It
understand
just,
what's
like,
different.
rolled on over to the hitbox for some reason.
The worst part is I actually don't really enjoy this boss fight very much.
It's not a good boss fight. Like, I don't enjoy. Like, again, like this guy isn't as well designed as Perfect Chaos.
Yeah.
And he's also, like, not as fun to fight.
It's just because it's so slow. Like, you just have to, like, this is not particularly engaging. Right?
It's
Like,
basically the ghost fight that Knuckles did,
yeah.
which is terrible.
There we go.
Let me ask you, what, in your opinion, is the worst boss fight?
Like, ever? Or
Like,
in
just
this
the
game?
worst boss fight that you can think of right now. Like, the worst time that you had to fight a boss and you were like, wow, this sucks.
Shit, that's a really big question.
It is, right? But, I've got a couple backed up, so, like, if you need me to, you know, buffer.
Yeah, buffer, please.
Alright, so, I recently started playing the new Battletoads game. And it's developed by Rare, but of course it's none of the same people that were responsible for the Battletoads as they were released, you know? And the art style is, like, really sort of charming. And the game's not, like, amazing, but the game is, like, pretty good.
Sure.
You know, like, it's serviceable. And, like, a lot of it boils down to the story that they wrote for the characters.
Yeah.
And playing it made me think of when I was playing Shaq Fu: A Legend Reborn. And guess what? Shaq Fu: A Legend Reborn is a fucking bad game.
Yeah.
Like, Battletoads is kind of like if Shaq Fu sucked ass. Sorry, if Shaq Fu did not suck ass.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, sorry. Shaq Fu sucks a ton of ass, and it's just like dated memes and racist references, and all of the boss fights are like celebrity people that were relevant like years before it came out. So it's
right,
like there's
development started in...
it was a Kickstarter game, and so it you got like your Justin Bieber like, and your Nicki Minaj like, and your Kim Kardashian like. Like, none of that is, like, relevant. And it wasn't relevant when the game came out.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of like, okay, so I guess we're here. And there's one boss fight, and it's the Kim Kardashian-like boss fight. Come on.
There we go.
Beautiful. And she basically turns into a gigantic ass with wings and eyes.
Okay.
And she, like, flies around and farts on you.
Oh, no.
And it's just, it's stupid. And also, like, the boss fight is broken as fuck, where it's like, you basically just need to, like, waste time building meter so that you can do a super move, so that you can stun her, and then you can, like, actually fight her. But she'll do this great thing where she will actually, like, place herself after doing, like, a big, like, slam move outside of the arena. And then you just have to, like, kill yourself, because you cannot win the fight at that point.
Right, of course.
So, like, it's unfunny, it's out of touch, it's stupid, it's not, like, clever, and it's also, like, mechanically bad.
There we go. That's what it was like the first time.
Yeah. And then my other least favorite boss fight is the final boss from Silent Hill Homecoming.
Right, okay.
So the final boss from Silent Hill Homecoming is a pretty bad one. This boss fight is...
I just died.
You just died. Yeah.
Man, I don't want to do this anymore.
Do you want me to try?
No, I don't. It's just, I don't find...
Because I can.
I don't find the first part of the boss fight where you're just running away from his big dumb neck to be, like, fun, or... Like...
It's not good. Like, there's nothing engaging, you know? But yeah, the final boss is basically, like, I'm a gigantic hitbox, but I'm also a gigantic sponge, and also everything that's attached to me is damage.
Yeah.
And so, like, you run around and you, like, do everything that you need to do, but, like, if one RNG tentacle, like, kind of swipes around and hits you, you're dead.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's the whole boss fight. It's like, wow, Silent Hill Homecoming, you were terrible up until this point, and now you're still bad.
Now you're still bad.
Yeah.
I don't know, I don't think I have, like, a least favorite boss fight. Like, there's just a couple boss fights that I've been, like, I'm not enjoying it, I suppose.
Sure, but like that would come to mind when you're thinking about like a least favorite thing, right?
Well, I'm actually like fully blanking. Like I can't even think about what games I've ever played right now.
it's always when somebody puts you on the spot. Like that's exactly how it plays out, right? I'm trying to think of another one now. Just like, hold on. Oh, do you want to hear one that's like a least favorite, not because it's bad, but because it makes me very sad?
Sure.
There is a boss fight in Silent Hill 2, which is, of course, the greatest video game ever made.
Yes.
And he is referred to as the Abstract Daddy.
The Abstract Daddy, huh?
Abstract Daddy. And he is disgusting and horrifying. He's basically like a door.
What? What? What?
And you died?
Oh, man.
That...
I can't accept responsibility for that. The homing attack the homing attack didn't work, and then
you like bumped off of it,
and then it took all of my invincibility,
and then your frames went to hell. You know,
this is it. This is my least favorite boss fight.
Okay, all right, we've established the Bio Lizard Part 1.
It's so slow paced and just like not really particularly fun to do, and there's a % chance that it'll just fuck up.
Fucking like shit on you and say that you were wrong. But yeah, Abstract Daddy is like it's a fine boss fight. Like as far as like the combat in the game is concerned, and like there's no actual problem gameplay wise with it. But my problem with it is that it brings to light like a very upsetting and like very sad, like just like an intrinsically sad element of the game, where there's basically three main characters, right? You got your main character who you play as James Sunderland, who is an absolute, like, he needs to go to horny jail, he's a bad guy, but he's the main character. And then you've got Eddie Dombrowski, who is, like, he's been bullied for all of his life for being, like, just a fat idiot.
Yeah.
And so he translates that to, I'm going to kill people with a gun.
Oh.
It's like, okay, so we're just going full-on Columbine, huh?
Yeah.
And then there's Angela Orozco. And Angela is a child who was abused in many ways, who basically, at one point, stabbed to death her father and her brother for being her abusers. And it's just like, that's really fucking upsetting. Like, that's just like, it's just sad. Like, Angela is like not a bad person, and she's just like a victim of circumstance and a victim of being a victim. And the Abstract Daddy is the Silent Hill physical manifestation of her father.
Oh no.
And you fight him in a room that basically, like, along sort of the sconces at the top of the room, there is a series of, like, pistons that continue to, like, thrive sort of inward and outward. That just, like, look very sexual.
Yeah.
Like, it's just, like, pumping in and out, and it's, like, 80 of them, because it's just, like, repeated along the sconce.
Yeah.
And it's just like, oh, Jesus. And the Abstract Daddy is, like, basically a door with, like, legs.
Are you seeing this shit, dude?
I am.
What is fucking going on
That's
right now?
insane. Get some rings. There you go. You're fine. You're not fine anymore. Oh, Jesus. You need some rings right now. Thank you, God.
I can't believe this game is fucking me so hard right now.
But yeah, the Abstract Daddy's terrifying, and it's just like this disgusting, like anytime you have to think about that, it's just like, wow, this is one of the reasons that this almost didn't get certified.
Yeah, right.
So yeah, like, not a bad boss fight. Like, basically you just have to shoot him with a shotgun a couple times, but, like, on top of that, it's just like, wow, I'm really upset having to experience this. So.
Alright. Okay.
I believe in you. I believe in a thing called love. Just listen to the rhythm on my heart.
Yeah, it's more like. I'm pretty sure the actual line is just a turkey gobbling.
Oh,
it's over.
No, you're fine.
I'm not fine.
You just gotta get there. He's missing. You were doing good jobs at making him miss, and fucking just do it! Yes! Kill him!
Here's the controller.
Oh, God almighty. Here's me thinking, like, we're probably gonna have, like, an easier time this time around, but that was bullshit.
No, that was fucking...
That sucked ass!
I feel like a lot of that was, like, completely out of my hands.
Oh my God.
It's the cutscene.
Oh my God.
Those big dumb gloves.
I like these weird, like,
the shovel claws and the laser punch.
Terrifying. Isn't this the same altar that we saw the Chow's crying and, like, cream on fire and whatever, like, in the first Sonic?
I think it was, yeah.
Or Sonic Adventure 1.
This is supposed to be like a reconstruction of that place, I think.
Ugh.
Yeah. Hi. And then the last boss of Sonic Adventure 2 Battle is Link.
I got an email the other day from, like, just like a toy store.
Yeah.
And they were like, we've got some new retro toys coming in. And it was like a series of Funko Pops.
Dope.
And it was like Donatello, Raphael, Leonardo, what's his name, Mask Boy, April O'Neil, and...
Oh, you mean Casey Jones?
Casey Jones, thank you. It was like the whole 6 of them.
Yeah.
But it was like Leonardo, the blue one. Donatello, the purple one.
Oh, no.
Michelangelo, the orange one. And Raphael, also the purple one. And it was just like, how do I tell them? How do I tell the people who sent me this email that that's not Raphael?
That's not what Raphael do. It's the world's slowest high five.
Or the world's slowest hand job.
That's not how I do it.
Isn't it?
That is a lot like
Isn't
how I do
it?
It's a lot like That's a lot like how it goes.
Oh no! Scott was right all along. Why are you trying to color in my arms?
They're distinctly not colored.
Yeah. I hope that
Shadow's
wasn't
rocking that
lost.
eyeliner.
Eh.
Yeah, I also hope that too.
Alright, so I'm going to be doing Sonic, you're going to be doing Shadow.
That's how it goes.
We're swapping our roles because I'm the Shadow.
No, we only have
you're the
4
Sonic.
lives, so...
Oh, for franken shit. What happens if we...
I think we can scene select our way back here. Oh, nice hit.
Thank you. I'm more familiar now with the function of the
Yeah.
the bit.
I love how there's like, it must be debris, right? Because no one actually thinks there's stars going past them here, right?
Oh, it's gotta be debris, yeah. Beauty! Good hit.
It gets harder once he does the lasers and
That was him saying yeah, by the way.
Yeah.
He was like, yeah!
Good hit. Oh god, I hate having this fucking spaceship right up my ass.
It's not a good feeling!
And these boils coming out of my body. Oh, fuck.
Oh, God! Oh, baby! We're not gonna fuck it up even half as many times.
No, we're not. This is
Because we
perfect.
fucked it up like 7 times last
True.
time. Living on the edge of a bottle. Shadow's an alcoholic.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
There we
Fucking
go.
juke. Oh my god. Are we doing it?
Yeah, dude.
Is this happening?
Yeah, that's obviously happening.
Fuck
Look at it.
yeah. This looks great. I'm gonna fuck it up.
Remember, if you start running out of rings, you can fly across or underneath them, and they'll tag out.
What?
Yeah. This is the one that can get away from you a little bit, because he does that.
I don't even...
That red swelling area may be his weak spot. Dr. Eggman has played a few video games before.
He's played at least one Zelda.
Yeah!
Beauty!
Ooh, and I get the final hit.
Oh, let's fucking... Put
Unless
this one to
I
bed.
shit the bed on it.
We'll shit later.
Here we go.
Here I come, you creep! He says, with abject certainty. Are you fucking kidding me?
Just like
I'm
that.
the only one who took a hit.
I had to make up for that last performance.
You did. I'll say it right now.
We killed him.
That's just a photograph of you and me.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, I'm the one with all the ink.
I'm the blonde one.
Obvious. One of these statements was accurate.
You can guess which one it is by our avatars. Give them a chance to be happy, Shadow.
Live and learn. Going to kill myself.
I like how this is just like, yeah, Sonic, I run very fast, and then it's like, also sometimes I do this shit.
Also, sometimes I am Goku.
Do you remember that time when I was Shadow and Sonic, a hedgehog, both of them, who did not need to breathe in space?
That was a cool thing we did. Like, we went Supersonic one time in Green Hill Zone, and it was, like, pretty, standard. Like, I had the ability to, like, levitate.
But I could still die by getting crushed between 2 things.
Or hitting a spike.
I believe he can walk on spikes if he's supersonic.
What if the spike come from above?
If the spike crushes him against the ground, then it's GG.
There you go. See? Look at these Dreamcast people.
Oh, they couldn't kiss.
Look at Osama bin Laden. Oh no, Dreamcast, you did a bad job.
Oof.
It's not like
2 hedgehogs leave. 1 returns.
2 men enter, 1 man leave. Master Blaster. I'm just doing.
When did fucking Sonic get Shadow's fucking bracelets?
When he actually secretly killed Shadow in space and left his corpse.
Sonic is an expert pickpocket, and when
No,
they
no.
high five at the end, he just like
No,
slips
it
off.
wasn't even that. It was like everybody thinks that Shadow went and sacrificed himself.
Yeah.
But actually, Sonic stole his shit and kicked him.
Oh shit, that bling's really nice,
It's
man.
like, Pachinko! And Shadow was like, no, I want it to come back!
Oh, Maria!
No! I wanted to learn to live again!
No! Enemy game designers. They had enemies!
Oh! It's funny, actually. This is like a very specific story, but there was a game designer who he was working for Nintendo in the mid 80s.
Yeah.
And he was going to help design an original game for Nintendo.
Okay.
And a quote-unquote rivaling development company had the Yakuza kidnap his sister so that he wouldn't develop the game.
Fuck.
And so what he did, because he was like a hard motherfucker,
Yeah.
was he went to their head studios and he took one of their original cabinets for one of their games and he used a crane to lift it up 30 stories and drop it and destroy it. And then he said, "Fuck with me, I dare you." And then he didn't wind up developing a game for Nintendo. And he also saw his sister again pretty quick after that.
Okay.
And he never said which company did this because it was the 80s and because legal liability.
Yeah.
But what we're saying is that it definitely wasn't Sega.
Yeah. I gotta say that's pretty. Oh, that's a hard one. I fuck that dude's metal as shit, dude.
Well, there's this book that was released at one point called like The Dark Side of Japanese Game Development.
Mm-hmm.
There was 2 books. It was like a part 1 and a part 2.
And what was the light side of Japanese game development?
Probably didn't happen.
Yeah.
But yeah, this guy was like, yeah, and I can't tell you who it was. And then everybody was like, Sega? And he was like, I'm not saying it was Sega. And they were like, Sega? And he's like, I'm not saying it was Sega.
Rough. I do know that there's a story of when the SNES was like at its height in the Super Famicom.
The Famicom. A beautiful console.
Was at its height. And apparently the Yakuza like hijacked a truck full of shipments. And so there was like a bit of a shortage in an area because the Yakuza just like kidnapped the SNES.
Genesis, or the SNESes, yeah, of course. That's so good. Yeah, so apparently there is, again, no hard confirmation.
Yeah.
Don't.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not being liable right now, but like there's a lot of fables and myths of the Yakuza doing things for certain companies who developed games in Japan in the 80s and 90s.
Uh-huh.
Which is fucking hilarious.
Yeah, right? That's gonna be hard for you to sync up.
Oh, I'm not gonna sync it up. It's just gonna be out of sync. I do have to say, last time around we did some verses, and we've just got the one controller right now.
Aww.
Let's do like a follow-up, like an epilogue episode.
Yeah.
Where we do some verses.
At a later date, we'll just do some cleanup.
This is the finale. And next episode of this is going to be me and Ben just, fighting each other.
Yeah.
To the death.
The versus part. Or the battle part.
A new day brings a new adventure.
But it never did it?
But nah.
Sonic Adventure 3 never happened.
Rest easy, arrows.
Sonic Heroes is okay, but it's okay.
It's
the thing.
just okay. Oh my
hell.
god!
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
That's remarkable. That's a hard 10. Also, Big the Cat is voiced by the guy who voices fucking Duke Nukem. So
dope.
There you go. All right, friends, like, comment, subscribe. Tell your friends. We're gonna be following this up with some verses, like just me and Ben just punching each other for no reason.
Yeah, basically, that's day-to-day life, really.
Ben, you want to give him a sign off?
Yeah. Remember to like.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to also comment.
That's a good one.
And subscribe too. Yeah, that's an important one. And ring the bell so you know when we do stuff. It's pretty consistent.
That's pretty good, yeah.
Thanks for hanging out with us and watching us play Sonic.
Our collective wives are doing dating sims, so chime in for that because it gets salty and it's about to get like really, really smoky.
It gets salty, does it?
It gets really nasty. We're all gonna die. Synecdoche, New York. Say goodbye to your loved ones. Goodbye.
Hey.